Bueno, muy buenos días a todos y a todas. Mi nombre es Alejandro Alonso Moro y estoy aquí para presentar la exposición de Disclaimer de Fabio Colasso. Tenía muchas ganas de presentar ya esta exposición, sobre todo después del aplazamiento, ¿no? Y después de la demora, pero ya ha llegado el día y a pesar de no poder haber hecho un encuentro y habernos reunido en el espacio y que Fabio haya venido acá, pues hemos decidido hacerlo aunque sea a distancia y, y bueno, sin más, por no alargarme mucho, bueno, agradecer en primera instancia a Fabio por acompañarme y también a Salalay, a Lai Museum y Clos Van Damme por la oportunidad otra vez más. Si no recuerdo mal, creo que es ya la séptima intervención que hago en ese espacio y estoy muy contento. Y a Proyecto Rosbat también, que es mi colectivo y que en este caso ha financiado el proyecto y bueno, pues también un agradecimiento hacia ellos o hacia nosotros, ¿no? Pues bueno, sin más, bueno, voy a dar la bienvenida a Fabio que nos acompaña esta tarde. Welcome, Fabio.
Hey,
Thanks for being here.
first of all, I want to say thank you for all the support that you provide me, all your friends. I don't know exactly the names, I don't have now, but thank you guys. Really, thank you. I'm very happy with the final proposal, with the results.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, and of
you're
course
welcome.
for the invitation.
You're welcome, you're welcome. So, I'm going to start, bueno, perdón, lo voy a decir en español. Voy a empezar un poco para que conozcáis más a Fabio. Voy a contaros un poco quién es y, bueno, y un poco lo que ha hecho por encima. Y nada, bueno, él nació en el 95 en Lisboa, que es donde vive y trabaja. Estudió, es licenciado en escultura con un máster en performance e instalación por la Facultad de Bellas Artes de Lisboa y también estudió en la ADBK de Múnich. Expone normalmente en Portugal y en el extranjero, tanto en exposiciones individuales como colectivas, destacando exposiciones como One Million este año, en Appleton Box en Lisboa, Trabalho Capital también este mismo año, el Centro de Arte Oliva en San João de Madeira, también 5 años de Atelier Solar que en Cruce, también a principios de este año, que tuve la suerte de comisariar y fue cuando el primer momento en el que nos encontramos y nos conocimos. Y bueno, numerosas exposiciones en Múnich, en Italia, que bueno, que es una persona joven, pero que ya se ha movido mucho y bueno, por la calidad de su obra, pues no me extraña nada, ¿no? Antes de arrancar con la presentación que nos reúne aquí y también con el fin de conocer un poco más a Fabio, le voy a preguntar un poco por su trabajo en general, ¿no? Por su línea de trabajo, que bueno, si no conocéis podéis entrar en su web, que está en la publicación arriba y es un trabajo, pues bueno, en cierto modo muy ligado, vinculado al contexto político y económico actual, ¿no? Con un tono crítico y también reflexivo, ¿no? Una
Mhm,
obra que puede parecer a priori pues, muy evidente y directa, y a veces lo es, pero que esconde muchas capas de lectura.
mhm,
eh, y bueno, pues por no enrollarme yo más, que no soy el protagonista, I'm going to ask you, despite the fact that your work may seem to have a very defined theme within the conceptual and with a clear political accent, what led you to focus on this line of research, of work, or what experience will you highlight to have led you to carry out this type of artworks related with political and economical context?
mhm, mhm. So, what I can say, the subjects and notions in my work have been defined over time and have been explored in different mediums, such as video installation, wherever. So I like to adapt the technique to the idea I'm working on. So I work with very different techniques. That's why I use different mediums. As I said, oftentimes medium is the message. So this is a very important idea for me. You told me that I have a very clear political accent. So I would like to say that when I work with symbols of power, for example, money and the value itself, I think it's difficult to work with something that it's not itself political. So, and for me, that it's interesting. So I often have a critical sense about something, and that is something that I don't really like to explain because I think my works are self-explanatory, or at least they generate an impulse to the audience, and that's very important to me.
Yeah,
The
the first
first
impact.
image you have in front of the work, the first sentence you think, um, the first image,
Yeah,
the
the
first,
first impact.
you
No?
know what I mean.
Yeah, the first punch. No, I love that
Yes.
your artwork. I love it. Um, Especially because it's really direct. It's really it's an impact. No, and
Yes.
I think that
You look at something and then you think immediately in something. So you think just, oh, that's it. And then you start to think about that subject.
yeah.
That's the important way of working that I have been working during the last few years.
Yeah, and it's really interesting also because it's more democratic, no? A lot of people can understand that, no? If
Exactly,
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, nice.
exactly.
We're going with the next question. Bueno, en español vamos a empezar a hablar un poco de la exposición, ¿no? Voy a preguntar un poco, pues, el qué le llevó, ¿no? A arrancar esta serie de disclaimer bueno, que podéis ver en Sunlight, pero también la vais a poder ver en redes o la estaréis viendo ahora mismo. Y bueno, sin más, furthermore, I would like to ask you about the installation that we present, and I will simply like to ask you what can you tell us about your disclaimer series?
Mhm, mhm. So about the disclaimer series, it's based on the disclaimers that are presented at the beginning of the films. I reproduce that frames, but in plexiglass, a kind of plastic with a mirror effect, which reflects the message, so the sentence, and at the same time the public in front of the work. So my idea to associate the film disclaimer messages with reality, with the real time, I mean, with people in front of it, and of course with the context that the artwork is exhibited. Inverting the filmographic logic for which the disclaimers are created. The interesting thing about this work for me is that the context in which these works are installed completely change their reading and will always change during the time. So different context, different readings. So I like this idea of timelessness of the messages they evoke. So this is very important for me, the intemporality of the work and the the multiple meanings
The variation of
and
meanings.
relations in different contexts. For example, in um, that work specifically of the series that we we choose. We choose one, and we decided to translate to Spanish. So it gains new readings.
Yeah.
That's the fact. It's in Spanish, so it's directly to the Spanish context. So you know what I mean. Everything changed in the work. It's unique in the time, in the context that we are presenting the work, and of course during this pandemic times we are living now. I,
Yep.
last month I did a work called Untitled Dark, and it's a word globe painted with spray paint, with black spray paint. So I cannot say nothing about this work because it's auto explicative. I don't know the word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You
I know, I know.
and you just feel that it's everything we are living.
Yeah.
So
Everyone know that this is a planet Earth, no, the planet Earth, and everyone understand that piece. I think, no,
yes, yes,
only
yes, yes, yes.
with one view, one.
I like this. As I said before, I like the first image, the first metaphor
Yeah.
that the work evoke. It's very important for me, and it's very important for me to be clear.
Yeah. So, bueno, voy a hablar un poco más en español. Volvemos a la mezcla, ¿no? Bueno, como habéis comprobado, mi inglés tampoco es muy bueno. Así que os comentaré también un poco lo que a mí me gusta, ¿no? De disclaimer y de la propuesta, y también respondiendo un poco a los comentarios de Fabio, y es bueno, precisamente esa paradoja, ¿no? La propuesta que habla de que todo es imaginario, ¿no? De que de alguna manera critica la ficción hablando desde la ficción, ¿no? Al final el arte es una creación de ficciones porque al final está basado en una percepción individual, ¿no? Que se muestra a través de un dispositivo o de un formato, de un bastidor, ¿no? De un soporte concreto, pero no deja de tener ese carácter de ficción, ¿no? Por lo tanto, el utilizar un espacio de ficción para criticar la ficción parece un acto, o sea, una paradoja muy interesante, y creo que es precisamente lo que el punto, ¿no? De la pieza, aprovechando también, ¿no? Esa base, ese soporte y esa imagen tan proveniente como de la televisión, ¿no? Del cine, ¿no? Esa idea, y creo que esa es la clave, ¿no? Del trabajo, justamente esa... Yeah.
Very simple reading. It's just we just have to join the disclaimer with the reflection of reality. So the disclaimer from a fictional film with a reflection of a fictional reality. So just join the two elements to form a third image in the head of the audience. So that's
This is the key, no? The final key of the work. So nice. I'm going to do the last question, and I understand that exhibiting in a gallery or in a museum is really different, and I know that you were work in to a space, in the public space, with some neon art piece, artwork, and
now I'm also represented by a Portuguese gallery, Nava.
oh, okay.
Recently, yes. So I'm also working in a project in a white white cube.
Yeah, but would you prefer, no, or what difference?
I know. Yeah, I know what I mean. First of all, I would like to say that without an audience, art doesn't exist. And that is the most important thing for me. The presence of the public and their relationship with the works. That is art for me, the relation, nothing more, just that moment. So I like to work with people. Space is something that for me is secondary, and as was the case with this proposal that we made uh, for Salalai. It's a site specific, and as I said, in this specific work, what interests me above all, it's the reflection, the presence, the time, and the context. Answering your question, I have no preference for galleries or museums or public space. I like to adapt my works to any space and context, and this often brings new readings on the same work, and this is interesting. This is good, in my opinion.
Yeah, the same artwork could
Same work
have.
have different readings in different social, political, or economical contexts. So this is a very important thing and way of thinking, and way of think my work, I think. So yeah.
Okay.
This is all I can say. So for me, I work with all spaces. The most important thing is the presence of the public with the works.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. So okay, it was that's it. I only want to say thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Pleasure for me work with you, and I love the installation.
And I'm really happy with this kind of transformation that we made with the series, because the series are very physical, very, it's like plastic, vinyl on plastic, and then we just reduce the series to a very simple thin vinyl on the glass of the gallery. So it transports me to new ways of thinking the same work. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. And of course, a very simple topic, propose very distinct things, and that's all.
Okay, okay. So um, I only have to say thank you, and
Thank you
I
very
hope
much.
to see you soon.
Yeah,
And you are invited to came to Asturias when you want. You have here your home, and when the world was fixed, we'll fix it. And so thank you very much, and and good
and all
afternoon.
the people. I don't know exactly the names, but Klaus Van Damme
Yeah,
and Proyecto Rosebud,
yeah,
and the other guy that helps
yeah.
you on the text,
Luis,
Luis. Exactly, Luis. Thank you very much.
thank you. Nice, Fabio. Hey.
See you.